Now in this video what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to rearrange our equations so that they are in the format y equals mx plus c. It's important that our equations are in this format because from here we can read off the gradient and the y-intercept, which allows us to really quickly sketch a particular graph. So we want our equations to be y equals mx plus c. Looking at this first equation over here, we can see that we're almost there. We have 2y equals 4x minus 6. But all we want is y equals. So in order to get 2y back to y, we would divide by 2. Now, if we're going to divide the left side of the graph by 2, then we need to divide everything on the right side by 2 as well. So 2y divided by 2 will be y is equal to. Now, we can write this one out as two separate parts. So the first one we can do y is equal to 4 divided by 2, which would be 2x. And for the second part, 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So this equation and that original equation are the same thing. It's just that we have rearranged it so that it is in the format of y equals 2x minus 3. 2 is our gradient and minus 3 is our intercept. Now, looking at the second one here, we can see that the x is on the wrong side of the equal sign. So we need to move it to the other side. Now, we know when we move something across an equal sign, it changes signs. So the y will stay, the equal becomes here, and we want the x bit to go next. So it's negative 4x on this side, so on the other side it is going to become positive 4x, and the 3 remains the same. Now it's in the right format and we can read off our gradient and intercept. In the third example here, we can see that everything is on the wrong side of this equation. So we need to move the 2x and the 5 to the other side. So our y is going to stay here. We'll have our equals. Now we want our x first. On this side, the 2x is plus 2x. So on the other side, it will be the opposite, which is negative 2x. On this side, the 5 is minus 5. So on the other side, it will be the opposite, which is plus 5. Let's look at 3 more examples. In the first one here, the y is on the right, and we want it on the left. But this is the mx plus c, so we can just write it like that. Now, in this one, all of this is on the wrong side. So the y stays. First, we'll move this bit over to this side, and the opposite of minus 2/3 of x will be positive 2/3 of x. And then we'll move this over to this side, the opposite of plus 2 will be minus 2. Now, this last one has 2 things wrong. All of this is on the wrong side, but there's also something in front of our y. So we'll do it in 2 steps. We'll leave the 2y there and we'll move the x over to the other side. So the opposite will be 2x instead of minus. Then we'll move the negative 8 over to the other side, plus 8. And now we're almost there, but instead of y equals, we have 2y equals. So we're going to divide this by 2, divide this by 2, and divide this by 2. That will leave us with y equals x plus an 8 divided by 2 is 4. And that is how we change or rearrange an equation so it's in the form of y equals mx plus c before we start doing any of the other maths. Thanks for watching.